What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here, back again with our round 9 clash of this New Zealand Super Smash. Today taking on the Central Stags in a battle of 1 versus 2. And essentially a win here today would see us finish. You've got to be kidding me. First bloody ball and we get overthrows. I was honestly ready to swear then. Wow. And I don't swear in videos. That is just outrageous. But anyway, back to what I was saying. We are playing 1v2. A win here today will guarantee us the minor premiership. It will guarantee us first. If we lose this game, then it could be interesting. Things will go around and come down to the last game of the season. If we win, then we'll go through. If not, and the Stags win, then it will come down to net run rate. So we finally get a dot ball, but 9 coming off those first 2 balls, and that's coming from probably our premier bowler in this side, that is Matt Henry. Now, since the patch has come out, and it has been a while since we have done one of these Kings career mode, we do know that scoring in this format, or in this series, is now quite high. You know, you used to be looking at about 40, 45, even 50 as a score that you can chase down relatively easy. Last time around, I think the Firebirds somehow managed to get about 70 odd, so that must have been close. I'm going to just, go up and appeal. It's not going to make a difference, but that could have been very, very close, it must be said, to a catch. And these cutters just work an absolute treat. I do not know why I have not been bowling cutters more often. I think it was in a career mode video that I did on, I think it was Friday. If you haven't gone and watched that video yet, make sure you go and check it out. But yeah, it was, I believe, the T20 semi-final in the Pakistan Super League. And I picked up 2 wickets. And I have been struggling lately for wickets. Not so much runs in that career mode, but definitely struggling for wickets. And just bowled some cutters and got 2 wickets from cutters straight away. So I do not know. I'm going to stick with the power play field because I actually, like, this one here is not great. It's probably actually better than the other one, to be honest. Especially with us bowling slow, because anything that is going to be looked to carve, I mean, that's a prime example. Anything that's looking to be carved out that way is just going to be picked off with relative ease. So we cannot complain too much about that. And we'll just keep it going. We're doing well so far. I don't want to jinx it and put the mockers on it, but we have started off fairly decently, and these cutters are just working, and as I said, an absolute treat to date so far. We went for 9 off those first 2 balls. Since then, we have really brought it back, only gone for 2. Oh! The ramp shot! No way! That is the first time I've seen an AI do that. And good on them, you know, I'm not going to complain about that. That was a beautiful shot, beautiful way to grab his first boundary, Mr. Hay. Wow, I honestly, that is the first time that I've seen a ramp shot played by an AI batsman. I don't think I've played a ramp shot either, because I just don't want to look silly and get out to it, but that was cool. That was awesome. I can't believe that. And now the reverse sweep. Who is this guy? Whew. And he goes to try and take off for the run, doesn't get it, ends the over. And that is some great, I must say, that is some great bowling. Yeah, so Ed Nuttall's our guy that we finish off with. It used to be Peter Fulton, but Ed Nuttall seems to be the go-to guy now. And I'm going to, you know what, I'm going to stick with this field because it's worked well for us so far. And they haven't really gone and been able to get a hold of the bowling a whole lot. And I mean, even nudges out now are only going for the single, because for some reason with the balanced field, we just didn't seem to have players out and about on the ring. But this one here we do. We've got players out there and they are cutting down the runs, which is exactly what we want. And 2 metre Peter, boys, grabs himself a wicket, gets Hay, trying to be innovative once again. Whew! Peter Fulton, love your work, 2 metre Peter, grabs himself a wicket. What a find in the art of bowling Peter Fulton has been in this tournament. You know, he's one of those guys who I never would have thought of using. I don't even know. He probably has. He played a hell of a lot of first-class cricket. Like maybe 14, 15 plus seasons. So no doubt he would have bowled at some stage or another. But he has been a very good wicket taker in this tournament, it must be said. So, man, I'm happy with how he's going. And we're just going to look to continue us. That one there has been ploughed. No man back this time for the new batter. And that has gone for a 4. But still, again, a very good over. Just the 5 coming off it and the 1 wicket that has come with 1 ball left remaining. So, oh my God, that is massive. That is bloody... what? Fielder, jump and tap that back, son. That only just cleared the rope. only just cleared the rope, but that is Glenn Maxwell-esque with that reverse sweep. That's very nice indeed. And we've got... Okay, so we've got a deep extra cover, so I'm happy with that. I don't know how spin's going to go, though, because we have been successful so far with the seam-up bowling, and it has definitely done the job. So hopefully spin isn't going to be too much of an issue. It is a hard one, it's a tough one, but I don't really have another quick bowler that I can bring into the side. I mean, McConchy's in there. I probably could go with Tim Johnson, maybe. And this is going to be... This deserves to go for a boundary because there's just no spin on it at all. In fact, I think we are actually going to pick ourselves up another wicket, boys. So Smith goes, and that was just a terrible ball. And sometimes that's the way. Sometimes pies get your wickets, and that was definitely the case there. We're going to go... Yeah, you know what? We'll stick with the same field. No, hang on. Alright, so we don't have that man out of extra now, so I'm going to probably look to try and speed this one through outside off. But saying that, it has been pumped. That's where that fielder was last time around, and I don't know why the field changed, to be honest, because I'm using the same power play field that I was just before, but it doesn't seem to be the same. We've just got a man down the ground now. He's our only man out, so I'm not too sure what happened with that one there, really, but... it's alright. We are now getting carved away for a few, and this was the, I guess this was the risk and the reward kind of thing, you know. We went for Peter Fulton, it worked well, and we could have possibly gone with another pace bowler, another lesser pace bowler. However, we did go for the spinner. It has been expensive. It's gone for 14, so it's the most expensive over that we've had so far, but we did get that wicket of Smith, and we are going to finish ourselves off with Ed Nuttall. See, we could have gone for someone like Andy Ellis, obviously just the 22 rated, but Peter Fulton, 34 rated, has been probably the find of the tournament for me when it has come to the bowling, and I'm just trying to see. Alright, so we've got a third man, so this is probably an ideal field for me. We've got the slip, we just need to make sure that it is outside off, like that is Ed Nuttall. That is perfect. I really could not ask for much more from you in that situation. The only thing I probably would want in this field maybe is a deep extra cover, and that would just help out if we go for a shot like that. You know, he probably would have gone and cut that off. Would have been the 4, but hey, we'll take it. We won't complain too much about that. 2 for 44 with 4 balls left to go, so we definitely have done a better job with the ball this game than we did against the Firebirds last time around. Remember, they scored like 70 odd. It was absolutely crazy. But Nuttall was getting taken to just a little bit here. And I'm going to go back to the tried and true, what worked for both, I guess, Henry, Jamison, and it's going to work for Ed Nuttall here as well. The cutter. 3 wickets, I was going to say from 3 cutters, but not the case because we did get that one from Cole McConchy that was just spooned out to that guy on the boundary. And in comes Jesse Ryder. 2 balls left to go, 8 off the over, and we're looking like we are going to be chasing just over 50, which I am pretty comfortable with. You know, compared to last time around where we were chasing that 70 and it was really, really tough. The only reason we got there is because the side did have the 2 spinners in at the end, and I think we took like 40 off those 2 overs, but it wasn't enough to see us home. But we could even get another one here. Cutters OP, boys. Absolutely love it. Merring's gone. Nuttall finishes with 2 for 8 off his 6. And Mering with the top score of 20, but 20 off 48. And it is going to be under 50 that we're chasing now. So that is, I'm pretty happy with that. Jesse Ryder comes in, doesn't face a ball, and is now heading back out. But I did see Aksek Patel in there. He is a spin bowler. Seth Rance, just the medium pacer. So I'm not too sure who else they have. I know they've got Adam Milne. He'll be coming in next, the speedster. So hopefully we can, I guess, just do the same as we did last time. Last time we were very effective. You know, we did lose early wickets against the... well, we lost a lot of wickets against the seam bowlers, and we lost a lot of wickets early up, and that's what put us on the back foot. It was really Logan Van Beek. Oh, God, what is that? Logan Van Beek came in at the end. I think he almost single-handedly won the game for us. Like, he was really, really good to almost see us home. He's still at number 7 today. To be honest, I'd feel a bit of... Oh, my God. What the hell is that, Leo Carter? Rock on the back foot, son. Rock on the back foot and pull that away. That is just asking to be hit. He did it the ball before too. It's just terrible. That is just some terrible, terrible batting from Leo Carter, and that's not what we needed. We did not need that early wicket to fall, and we just can't. Oh, you're kidding. You're kidding. No way! It's happening again, boys. The collapse is happening again. I honestly can't believe it. How does this keep happening to me? How? I don't understand. I honestly do not understand how we keep collapsing in such calamitous fashion. It happened last time around too. It's not as though we're chasing a huge total. Seth Brance isn't bowling quick. He is not bowling quick at all. We had one stupid run out that we probably, to be fair, shouldn't have run from. And that one there we have absolutely smoked straight at the fielder. We finished 2 for 2 after the first over. Richie Bennett will be happy with that. Ben Wheeler in now. I thought it was Adam Milne. Okay, so they've still got Milne up their sleeve. They've still got Patel, who is the medium pacer in the side. Oh, that's out, surely. Surely! Appeal for that. That must have... There's no way that has come off anything but the glove. That has definitely come off the glove. I think we just need to go aggressive. I honestly think trying to noodle it around and save wickets, like realistically we're not going to get bowled out in a 5-over game. You know what may happen? We may have an absolute shocker, which we do have sometimes. But there is no way you really should get bowled out in a 5-over game. I'm going to definitely get the dive on because after last time, we're not taking any risks with the running whatsoever. Whatsoever. And we do now require, so we need 12. Oh, Fulton, come on, son. We need 12s and over, so we need 2 a ball. And dots are not going to help our cause. I honestly don't know what it is. I don't know why we can't bat. We just can't hit anything. Anything short, I just can't hit. I just honestly cannot hit it. The field's changed. So cover has gone... Well, sorry, cover has come in. And again, it's short, and we just get no timing on it whatsoever. It's still going to run away for 2. But man, oh man. We are going to need a big couple of overs to finish off, boys. Otherwise, we are in some serious doo-doo right here. So Adam Milne, as I was saying, coming in now for his over. Run rate required is 13.33. Probably unlucky for some, unlucky for most, I guess you would say. And then we get that. Honestly, I honestly don't know what I have to do. I try and play along the ground. It doesn't work. I don't like playing... A lot of people say, Cliffy, play precision shots. In a 5-over game, there's no reason to play precision shots. Like, I need boundaries. You know, I can't do it with just 1s and 2s. Oh, God, it's probably... I was going to say, if I hadn't dived then, that probably was going to be run out too. It was going to be Fulton as well. But, yeah, I really don't know what it is. We're just collapsing big time. Can't score runs. And, you know, like when we try and go aggressive like that, obviously that's a good shot from Peter Fulton, and we need a few more of those. But whenever we try and go aggressive, it just doesn't work for us. And we try and play it along the ground, go straight to a player. Try to hit down the ground, get an amazing caught and bowled from Adam Milne. That'll do. That's alright. Take the 1. Take the 1, Fulton. Get down the other end. Bring your captain Andy Ellis on. And hopefully he can get something done. I just don't like taking on that cover fielder. You know, I just feel, especially 1-off-1, I just don't feel comfortable that I can do it. So instead, I'll just hit it between his legs. Nutmegged. And that's what we need, boys. This is a good over so far. We've got 12 off it. There's 1 ball left to go. And this is a field I more prefer. That short cover. The mid-on and mid-off are up inside the circle. And of course, it's going to be a bloody short ball. But you know what? It's going to be a wide. So re-bowl that one, please, Adam Milne. Re-bowl it for me, please. And we've still got the same field. Hopefully we get a slightly fuller ball and we can take this away. And hopefully we've got the spinner next over, who I'm guessing we can probably target. Oh, that's alright. That'll do. That will do. It's set up nicely for big 2 metre Peter. We grab that. We grab 17 off the Adam Milne over. Probably the toughest bowler to face. And it's the most runs that we get. And as I said, it is the left arm spinner who is coming in now. Required run rate is still 11.5, so still 23 runs required. And we go and get out first ball. Oh, and it's Peter Fulton too, who just... No, actually, Peter Fulton didn't hit that 6. It was Andy Ellis who hit that 6 last time. We've got Clifton Farmer, who I believe that should be... Oh, God, I can't even remember his name. That's terrible. Cam Fletcher, that's the one. I was going to say, should be Cam Fletcher. That's a nice shot. Off the mark with that. And then we've got Van Beek, who obviously did so well last game. Still to come. So, you know, there is a lot of batting left. But I think, you know, we probably want to have single digits to chase in that final over. Otherwise, we are going to make things a little bit difficult on ourselves. And, you know, just leave a bit much pressure. And that's what happened last time. You know, we left too many runs to get in those last couple of overs against the Firebirds. And it did come back to bite us in the behind at the end. So hopefully we can do slightly better in this game. That wall, I was going to say, get it up there. Oh, it's been dropped. It's been dropped, would you believe? I was going to say, get up there. Wasn't quite timed from Andy Ellis, but was timed enough to put the fielder off. And you can't give me overthrows, game. You give the opposition overthrows time and time again, but you can't give it to me. There is a man now back at deep forward mid-wicket, and I'm guessing probably over cover is going to be the way to go. But we do need to get it wide enough, mind you. Otherwise, it is going to be a waste of time. That there will do too. Full tosses, we do not mind. We can pluck them away, put them away with ease. And there's another one, boys. So 12 off 6 needed. Really would like another 4 here. A 6 would be perfect, but a 4 wouldn't be bad either. And we're probably just going to go and pick up 2. So it's a nice little bunt out into the outfield. And by the time the fielder picks that up and throws, and we get the dive in, we're going to make it quite comfortably for 3. So we wanted a 4, we wanted a 6, we got 3. It's not the worst result in the world. It does mean that there are 9 required off the last over, and it is Christian Leopard, who I have never even heard of, to be completely fair with you, who is going to be the one to bowl it. 9 off 6, so we can get a boundary early here. Things are going to be looking good, and that's exactly what Andy Ellis, the captain, does, leading from the front. Gets himself 4. 4 for 44 off 4.1. It's not 4 anymore, but... that would have been pretty cool. 5 off 5, so you'd have to say the game in the favour of the Canterbury Kings here. But cricket is a funny game. Anything can happen, and a wicket is not going to help. Farmer, oh my God, Fletcher. His name's not Farmer. I should really change that. I should have changed that a long time ago. Just haven't got around to it. Haven't been bothered. And the man, the myth, the legend from last game, Logan Van Beek, is in. And he has, well, I wouldn't say a point to prove, because he is a pinch hitter in this side. But, oh my God! I can't believe this is bloody happening again. 5 off 3. Oh! He's on a hat-trick too, so this adds to the excitement. Oh, it's been cut away. It's just going to be a single. Van Beek gets on strike though. And 4 off 2. Oh, with a good field. I like this field. Would have been nice if mid-on and mid-off were up. Oh, outside edge, and almost a run out. Oh, that was the ball. That ball needed to go. 3 needed off the last one. We've got a deep extra cover back, deep mid on. Honestly, don't know where I'm going to go here. I honestly do not know where I'm going to go. Oh, he's mistimed it. I can't believe we have bloody choked again. What is up with choking lately? We had that in the bag. We hit a 4 off the first ball, we had it in the bag and we lost it. We lost by 1 run. Oh my God. So what that means to the table essentially is that we are still top, but now that the Stags have won, they pick up 2 points and it does give them a chance to finish as the minor premiers. We won't find out anything until the next episode after the next game has been done. I mean, the Stags could lose and we could still finish first, but we will have to wait and see. I'm going to wrap things up here, guys. Do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Until next time, ka kite anoa. See you soon.